Thanks very much for watching, guys. And if you enjoyed that clip, all you got to do is tap that link and you can watch the full show. There's going to be lots of Valentine's cookie talk, apple pie talk, and of course, good old apple juice and water. Thanks very much, and get those winners. So let's move on to the next game, and we're going to the A10. A lot of early games. You're going to be done by 7 o'clock with my action, and that gives you times to go visit some ladies of the night, some local strippers. Support them. They need our money. They live lavish lifestyles, and they don't do that by working hard. They do that by men like us supporting them, or women for that matter. All right, so we're moving on to St. Louis and Fordham in the A10. I think that this is going to be a very predictable spot. Well, what do I know about Fordham? Well, Fordham fired Jeff Neubauer, and I think that it's definitely benefited the team. You can tell that they're definitely playing a lot more confident. You can tell that they are playing a lot happier, and I think that they're just going to run into a huge concrete roadblock called the St. Louis Billikens. Plain and simply, the Billikens are going for their third win in a row when they take on the Rams in the Bronx. I do recognize that it is that small gym, kind of weird surroundings. Teams have had trouble getting going there, but this is a different quality of team. This is not UMass. This is the St. Louis Billikens. And I just think that with St. Louis, I think Jordan Goodwin is going to be able to dominate. This is a guy that can handle the ball. This is a guy that can get on the glass. He's definitely in the position to pass a whole bunch of all-time Billiken records. So I do expect to see him score 15 to 20 points in this game. And I think that when you look at this roster, you're getting so many different contributions from so many different areas, whether it be Fred Thatch coming off the bench and giving you freaking rebounding, whether it be Javonte Perkins being a 3-point assassin in the second half and going off for 12 points and going 4 for 4 from 3. There's just so many weapons, and then you throw Hassan French in there. I think that some of the important matchups in this game is definitely going to be Joel Soriano against Hassan French. French is definitely going to be undersized in that matchup, but I do think that strength and skill will prevail, and I do think that we're going to see the St. Louis Billiken team be able to have a good time against Fordham. This line opened at 16.5, and we're seeing 17s also. The line opened on the total at 127.5, and that's there, and there's also 127s. With Fordham games, it's really hard not to take unders. So under 127.5 is definitely the way that I would be leaning towards. But from a side perspective, it's a St. Louis spotter pass. St. Louis scores 26 points more a game. They play equally, if not better, scoring defense per possession, per minute, per game. The way that they shoot the ball from the field, it can't be matched by anything Fordham's done in any game, even the LaSalle win. I think that St. Louis is going to dominate from the 3-point line. I think that they're going to have their way, get into the free throw line with their guys' ability to drive. I think that a guy like Yuri Collins plays a big role in this game. And I think that with Javonte Perkins and Gibson Jimerson's ability to stretch the defense, I just don't see an opportunity for Fordham really staying in it. This is my formula for St. Louis covering this game. Keep Fordham under 30 in the first half. Go in with a 10-point or more lead. Volume free throws. Test the depth. Test the front court depth specifically with Ayesi and Joel Soriano. Close out on 3-point shooters. Chris Austin and Kyle Rose, they're going to shoot threes. Jalen Cobb, he's going to shoot threes. You got to stop these guys and close out on them without fouling. You have an offensive glass rebounding advantage. You have to exploit it. Get those extra possessions. Fordham takes a while with the ball moving into their offense. So getting aggressive and trying to take the ball away from them is definitely going to play in your favor. It's going to play in your favor in building up this lead and building up this margin. Ball security, that's the one thing. If you cough the ball up to Fordham, you're going to give them confidence in the momentum that they need to stay in this game. But if you put them out early, then you're going to be fine. Luckily, if you don't put them out early, Javonte Perkins does most of his damage in the second half. There have been 6 instances this year, 3 of the last 4 A10 games, where he was scoring under single digits in the first half, only to have a double-digit scoring average in the second half. So this is a dangerous guy. And listen, Fordham's 2 victories have come funny against, well, it's actually funny that their wins have actually come against the 2 teams that have beat St. Louis. So throw that common opponent shit out. This is Billiken City, Billiken time. I like St. Louis. I'm taking the minus 16.5 at Bet365 at minus 110. And I'm going to take the under 127.5 also at Bet365 at minus 110. So riding with the Billikens. And I'm just writing this down because I have no host to do it for me. I miss Jimmy the Bag and I miss Noli Knows. But I'm here. I'm doing this. And we're going to find some winners. If not, I'm coming back on the next show with that dirty banana and that gross ketchup. Putting them together and I'm eating it for your amusement.